hopes for the 1 week of special education teaching and the 2 weeks of school-based activities. So the first week of our placement is the SET week, the special education teaching week. So some of my hopes for this week would be to gain more knowledge on how to plan for children with special educational needs. I don't feel like I've had much experience in special ed. We had 2 weeks in second year, which I did a lot of observing and helping, and I did teach a little bit but not that much. So I'd like to maybe have a look at some plans that teachers in Project have done, like resource teachers plans, just to see the similarities and differences between like our normal mainstream planning and planning in SET. I'd also like to become familiar with some programs, methodologies and strategies that resource teachers use for teaching children with special educational needs. For example, I know there's one like keyboarding without tears they use in Brace School Project. So yeah, I'd like to just become familiar with some more programs, because I don't feel like I have a lot of material to use for if I was teaching in special ed. In Brace School Project they have 2 classes, a junior class and a senior class for children with autism. So they are called class 7 and class 8, the ASD classes. So I would like to spend some time in these 2 classes. I was talking to the resource teacher and she said that one of the days of my SET week I will be with class 7 and 8, so it's half the day with 7 and half with 8. So I think this would be a really good chance to see, again, just to see like the level of the children in the classes, and to see to kind of compare the school day in a mainstream class and in class 7 and 8, and just get an insight into the children's abilities levels and like how the day is structured, and again the different resources they use, programs they use and methodologies. I'd also like to get the chance to talk to these teachers who work with class 7 and 8 and the SNAs as well. I also think the SET week is a good time to assess whether I would like to maybe go into special ed teaching in the future. I really enjoyed the 2 weeks we did in second year. We had 2 weeks in a special ed school, and I really enjoyed these 2 weeks. So I think it's a good opportunity to have an experience in resource teaching in a mainstream school, and just to see if it's something I might like to go into in the future. And the last thing is, I think it would be really beneficial this week to get to know all the kids that work with resource teachers, but also to get to know the needs of the children who go out for resource that are going to be in my mainstream classes during placement. So I have 6 class for the 4 weeks, and I have senior infants for the 3-week block. So I think it would be a really good idea to get to know, I think there's 2 kids from senior infants that go out to a resource teacher, 2 EAL learners, and then I think there's 3 that go out to a resource teacher in 6th class. There's one boy with ASD, and there's 2 other children who get help with English and maths. So I think it would be a good chance to get to know these kids and see what kind of level they're at, and maybe talk to the teacher about how I can differentiate for these kids when I am teaching their class groups.